benefits of having a permanent barber is somebody that you'll always be able to get in their seat. They'll always have time for you. They won't put other clientele that walk-ins. You know, if you set an appointment, they're not going to put them ahead of you. Like some shops, some you set an appointment, you'll still be 2-3 people back, you know. And the sense of community, you know, that if you need help with finding someone to work on a vehicle or someone to do something around the house, most people, if they're your barber, they'll refer people to you because they know you. You have, you know, a sense of they know how your hair, you know how you get your hair cut. Normally it just takes 2 times really to know somebody exactly how they want their hair cut. So that's the point. I like that he asked that question. That's a point of having a permanent barber. Well, all barbershops are not created equal. Some don't value your time, some they do. You know, it's some very good shops out there. You know, it's some very good shops out here that you can get in, you can get a great cut. They're very friendly and professional. I love anywhere that is you're able to come in, you're greeted, you feel welcome, and they value your time. They let you know what's going on before you just sitting here 20 or 30 minutes and you don't know how many people is ahead or not. So my advice, like if you're trying to find a good barbershop, of course I'm the barber here, so I'm going to say this one is, because I know my work and I know how I'm going to handle you as a client. But if you can find somewhere that is professional and they're serious about what they do and they care about you as a client, then that's the place you need to go. So, and this is a fantastic story because it speaks on, you know, a rich history in barbering and just, you know, the community. Christopher Wells, Wayne Wells, and Arthur Romano set out to open a barbershop back in 1985. Really, it was that year before, but they didn't have Arthur yet. Arthur was a fireman right up here at the Hermitage Fire Department years ago, and they came together and they actually met up here at the Catholic Church in over there off of McGavick, and they came together. And back then, they, you know, had a sense of community and different thing. And I think this was already a pre-existing barbershop that they had got. And they hit the ground running and they built it up, you know. And I got to meet Andrew West. Andrew West was either one of their cousins, close friends, or somebody. And he welcomed me in with open arms. I had one of the best bosses you could have. You know, and I've been here a very long time and just enjoyed, you know, working with him. He retired in 2011 and they made me the manager during that time. And I really like this shop here. It's a very rich history of barbering. Very couple famous people been through. People may have not even known came here. When Reba and Billy and all of them was together. They live right up here in Brandywine, and he would come down and I wasn't here, but the owner cut his hair a couple times. So you know, it's very rich history. A lot of people in the community, they were real respected guys, you know, and I'm just glad I'm here, you know, in the seat. You know, holding the position, you know, holding the line and keeping that integrity that they would want. So that's the origin, you know. And we our thing is, you know, holding to a standard and just being as professional as we can. That's a question a lot of people ask, you know, because they see a lot of McDonald's. We got an old vintage menu here. We got a lot of old vintage McDonald's things around. We even on this camera, you can't see it, but it's a picture of the Lebanon Road McDonald's up there. Years ago, I don't know if it was Wayne or Christopher that had that. They owned the McDonald's up here right on Lebanon Road. And they sold that back in the early part of, I want to say probably the mid-90s. They sold that McDonald's in the mid-90s. But that was a private owned McDonald's. I think some people came in from out of town and bought that. But when they did own it, they would bring a lot of stuff here. We have a whole lot of Happy Meal toys left behind. You know, a lot of little stuff, you know. They would come down, and the very good-hearted guys would bring big bags of those toys away and just get those toys away. And you know, I wish they had probably held on to it, because that's, you know, we losing kind of our ground with corporations in Nashville, because a lot of people coming in buying out. But it's an interesting story. You know, it shows a good businessman and people with very wise dealing in business. You know, so that's that question. That answers that question, hopefully.